Yeah, I did a second player trick, I'd actually use it for that. Okay, hello everyone. Hello everyone and welcome to Randomised Gaming's next fight night. I'm Random Gamer I'm Random Gamer Riven and I'm Random Gamer Dragoon. So we will be looking in today, in this week's fight night, we'll be looking at the classic Sega Saturn Wrestling Come Fighter. It was an arcade port of Blazing Tornado, or Fire Pro Gaiden Blazing Tornado. Now the arcade game, I think it's fair to say, is perhaps not the most well-known title, but it's one game I think certainly on the Saturn, if you fancy a good arcade-style wrestling game, this is certainly probably the best one out there. It's fair to say the Saturn is not known for a huge number of wrestling games. You mainly have Fire Pro Wrestling, this one, Blazing Tornadoes, and Pro Wrestling featuring virtual. Yeah, the only other two I can think of is the crappy arcade port. WWF in your house. Yeah. WWF in your house and WWF WrestleMania. I don't think there are any other wrestling games as far as I can remember. I think in Europe they were the only two we got. The best ones are probably Fire Pro D and Blazing Tornado, I think. I mean Fire Pro S, I should say. Fire Pro D is the Dreamcast one. Fire Pro D is the Dreamcast one. Fire Pro S, 6-man scramble because it has 6 players. Although, in theory, the Saturn could have done 8 or more, but Fire Pro D only had 6 players. Yes, I think because Saturn Bomberman allowed up to 10 players. So I suppose we'll get started with some verse matches. You have to actually do... Now, one of the issues with this is, should we do some of the special characters and unlocks first, or should we just do a few matches first? Yep, do circuit mode. Now, I will show you a few of the cheats later on. Admittedly, this game does not save in the slightest, so basically there's 3 buttons. C is pin, A is light attack like Fire Pro, and B is heavy attack. You don't get the sort of mid-range attack that you do in Fire Pro Wrestling. Now this is an arcade port, although there are a number of changes. This introduction section is actually different to the arcade version. In the arcade version it actually happens in the ring. In this one it happens outside, and you see the guys running in together. In the original arcade version I think they were alternative, so the intro in the arcade one's actually quite slow. This sequence is also used to mask the load times as well. So the premise is you basically do simplify for D. You actually want to get into grapple. A is light attack, B is heavy there. C is run and pin. And you can also grab weapons. Basically the aim is to... Now, grappling is actually very interesting. You have to wait, although you do the join up, you have to actually wait until you get, you start the animation before you can actually grapple. So, there we go. You basically have to, when you do it, you have to actually wait till the locking animation occurs. So the very first frame of the locking animation is where you have to implement the move. So basically it's kind of a waiting game to implement stuff correctly. Make sure you get the hits down. This is what the CPU does to you, Riven, when you're fighting the Dragoon. I mean, I was playing the CPU last night, so I know literally to go for the first frame of animation that you see the legs move. Literally, you're going for the first frame of animation. Recommend you get some practice in. I'm going to demolish you because I did the arcade mode last night. Not that I videoed it just yet. Oh damn it, too early. Basically B heavy attacks can't be done early until your character's enough strength, so basically you need to worn down. However, there is one caveat, is if you're playing as the boss, he can do B moves at any point. So the boss, you can use via cheat code, and I'll actually show you later how to play this in, because I know that way. There are actually quite a few cheat codes. I actually had to look at a number of Japanese websites to get all the cheat codes, so we'll actually show the cheat codes later. Can I get you behind? Something about the behind grapple.
Oh! There we go. You see now with your base earlier and you're in a choke.
That's to let you get a couple of hits in.
And he's out of the ring. There we go.
Because I knew if I just demolished it, it wouldn't be that good. Now I can just grapple on the head of the table. Oh yeah, we also have quite a limited time as well. And
double ring it.
We now actually have a sudden death in this mode now, so
knockout.
yeah, so basically you get a sudden death where basically the first move other than a kick wins. Basically other than like a light. Oh, it's actually a solid wrestling game. Really is a solid wrestling game. Just actually bring that up there.
Yeah, I mean there isn't a dedicated verse mode in this, I don't believe, so you have to press start in the arcade mode. Intrusion!
Oh, you just jumped in, yeah, no, it's actually the first time I've seen that screen because we've not done that many two-player matches on this one.
Yeah,
Well, we're playing up to 10.
can you change character at this point, or are you locked in?
Oh, I'm actually locked in. Ooh, yes, this doesn't have a proper verse mode. I am actually locked in, that's a bit naff.
So the other game to have this function, Samurai Showdown 4, which doesn't have a dedicated verse mode on the Sega Saturn. It's very strange. You press start in the arcade and obviously you're forced to play as the same character.
Yeah, it got quite crucial. Was it 4 or 3? One of them didn't have a dedicated verse mode. And one of the Fatal Furies as well, as I recall, and they got absolutely slaughtered for that.
Going afterwards. No, sorry. Fatal Fury Special.
No, it wasn't special. No, it might be Fatal Fury 3.
Yeah.
One of them didn't have a proper dedicated verse mode. Forced to play the same character. So basically, you are literally waiting to that first frame of animation. The movement, basically, you're waiting to the. You actually try to do more. You can throw your opponents as well. Actually, oh no, he's down there. Whilst we're hitting with the heavy kicks, it's actually quite difficult. This is certainly a Saturn game that needs more love. I will do a full playthrough on the channel. Just let me know which character you want to see it as. I could do it as a final boss, or I could do it as one of the others, so let me know. It is all about the timing of the animation, so yeah, you've got to get it straight on. Your CPU gets it even tighter than what I edited, so... And basically once you're down, there's an orange bar above your yellow health bar, and you need to beat it. Alan, should you just go that way, Dragoon? I just see the arcade version is scaling in it. Okay, this version doesn't, so that's one flaw with this home version. The arcade version does actually scaling. Strangely, there's animations of a 3D ring in the actual intro, but the game doesn't include. The game doesn't actually include the 3D ring. I'm getting the distinct impression they wanted to do a 3D ring into that film. Oh. Okay, right, not going to lose sudden death. Notice it's locked at basically sudden death is the first. Just go gently move around the ring. Oh.
See, his B attack is a punch, which is much better than the previous character I had. Who had the previous attack of B attack of a kick.
And I was Zama. There are 9 characters in total. Incidentally, in arcade mode you only do 8 as you don't do a mirror match, so to speak.
Infamously, the graphic in this game resembles as close as you can get to the WWF without being the WWF.
Yeah, I did notice that a while back. It was like, this is really close to the WWF. Of course, they're known as WWE now. Do you want to swap to one of the other modes just to show up? I think we should be able to play 2-player in like the Power Fights mode, which is the 4v4 mode, which I think is quite a good. So I'll just head back to the menus to do the Power Fight mode. So basically there's the survival ranking mode, there is the arcade mode, and then there is a 4 versus 4 mode. So we'll do the 4v4 one. The elimination is the 4v4. You want instructions as well. Power Fight's a ranking mode, effectively fight. Okay, so here we get to pick 4 players. And you get to choose each. You have to pick 4 different wrestlers. The same wrestlers are going. I've got 4. And I'm also going to cheat. Oh, did you change the handicap? Should be 4v4. I don't know why I'm 1v1 and 1. Yeah, you may have changed the handicap. Should be a 4v4 mode. Could try that again and actually try and see if we can get 4 characters each.
Yeah, I mean, there is the ring itself. It has a strange resemblance towards the WWF logo of the late 90s or early 90s. I guess this would be a mid 90s.
Yeah, it's mid-90s. 94 arcade version, 95 Saturn port. This arcade version does have scaling. Saturn version has a few extras, allows you to play as the final boss via a cheat code, which incidentally is hold left. You have to move to Hoi, the older one, hold left, and yeah, you definitely selected the wrong startup. You probably press something when you're doing it because it should be a 4v4 mode. You can obviously adjust how many characters you have. I'll just reset that myself and let's go again. Right, so power fight mode should be 4v4. Actually, to tell you what it might be, it could be a credit thing. So here's a little cheat. You can change it to 8 and 0. Hold XYZ. Yeah, the stereo's weirdly actually makes it really quiet, so I'll probably have to turn up the game audio if we do that. I'll leave it in mono actually. There's a weird, it's not proper stereo, should we say. Yeah, just press A on them. Might be because I selected the same character. Yeah, so if I hold Hoi there, you hold left so it goes to Hayato, hold B, hold L trigger, and then you tap right trigger, and then you'll get a black version of Hayato appear, and that means I have cheated. Got the final boss. Obviously you can adjust the number of players you have then. I wonder if it's credit related. About 4 or 5 different rings. Your guys are like a dirty fighter wrestler. This guy is more like a martial artist. Strangely, the other day we actually had someone who was looking for wrestling matches, and I wonder if someone like that will turn up today. I mean, this really is as Fire Pro wrestling games go. This is by far the better looking one. In the arcades in the West, it's just called Blazing Tornado. Although I never remember seeing this in arcades. I think this is one of those arcade games that definitely one of those arcade games that did not do particularly well. I should also mention each character has a super move when their health is low. So I'm going to figure that act out whilst the green probably beats me up. Okay, way towards. Oh yeah, there's some absolutely... Okay, your guy is an absolute proper cheat. Of course you can always grab items as well, just grab there. 5. Different characters seem to grab different items, so some grab chairs, some grab bottles. I'm not sure of the stage as well. Okay. Can actually get
if you don't get out of the ring, you smash someone out of it.
Yeah, you can't get into the hotel. Really careful. And one of the characters does actually have a Fire Pro Gaiden. Ah! Okay, no mercy for me. By the way, because this is elimination mode, your character starts with the same health that he left off with. Just as a quick heads up. Hoo ha 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 ha. So I know who's going to win this fight. I do love the rep. Actually, just to see if I can punch the rep in this one. Does he run off? Can you hit the rep? No, you can't. Yes, go for pin. So yeah, there's basically 3 ways to win. Win via pin, win via submission, and win via TKO and sudden death.
Or ring out. 4.
Yeah, okay, 4 if sudden death doesn't occur in ring out. This guy, the character I'm playing is Eric, actually has the classic Fire Pro D music, which is like dun, 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 dun. So obviously, in fact, it may even be his theme. They later used him. He's actually really quick for him. Really, you're literally looking for the first plane of an animation lock. I mean, the CPU. I was playing the hard mode last night, and the final fight in the CPU is it just gets it spot on every time. So if you use the move early, you're going to be put at an disadvantage. Yes, you can bring your weapon into the ring. Now, suppose I must admit, I don't use the the clothesline isn't actually that good, so I don't tend to.
Those kicks are quite bad collision, actually.
Yeah, some of them actually have really bad collision. It's quite hard to. The heavy moves are really, some of them are really bad to hit with. The collision is dreadful. Yes! Yeah, his kick, I'll be brutally honest, is absolute. We should be going for signature moves. We should actually. Just going to pause that there while I quickly look up his signature move and see. Okay, reverse circle, quarter circle, down, up. Let's see if I can do that. Dodgy hoist. Normally it's about, I think it was away towards angle, but you've got to wait till you're about. Oh yes, the signature! Yes, with the signature! Oh, I can't believe that. Yeah, you have to look for your health.
This is very much, once the health is down, you will win. Before that, you won't.
Yeah, there's not much leeway at all once you basically have your health down. Oh well, you saw the signature slam there. You can also climb up on the turnbuckle and jump on them when they're down, but it's only worth doing when they're heavily dizzy. So basically the bar underneath them shows is an orange bar, while that orange bar is present. So you may recognise this character as the final boss. This is Ludwig, and he is an absolute. He is basically a brutal character. Remember, don't press B. You've got to do A attack. So I'm just gonna. That's supposed to be a hit. Yeah, bear hug. He is brutal. Yeah, don't try and throw him with B until this health's at about 1/4, else you will lose. Ludwig van Hoist! And just to play as him again, if you want to play as him you have to move to Hoi, the older gentleman, the sort of kung fu martial artist. Press left to go to Hayato and keep left held so you don't move along. Then hold L trigger and B, and then once the L trigger and B are held, then press right trigger in that order. And keep left, right, B and L trigger held until...
Good.
It's mocking you. X is the boast, isn't it? Right. Reminds me of the Ultimate Warrior. The other thing is this guy, because he's the boss, I can do B attacks without... Moo ha 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 ha. He's got weird moves. You press up, he does like a up and B. He does a weird sort of roly-poly thing. Yeah, I think that's a catch from this is base A is brutal as well. Ho 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 ho. He's got a sort of weird Ultimate Warrior vibe crossed with yeah, that's his weird move. And he's utter... The AI is quite... I must have playing the AI last night was quite brutal. The AI does. Oh, you've got another slam there. I've just seen that. Trying to get... Yes, clothesline. Now, can I get you with the... What is it? I wanted to try and get you back to it. Oh, it's got a standard pin there. Ooh, ha, ha. He is really powerful.
He's got more health.
Yeah, he's got a tougher. He's a completely overpowered boss. Your look is very disapproving, Riven. Oddly enough, Bull Noi, who you see here, is Ludwig's boss, and he is an absolute pain to beat. Well, all sparing love and war, as they say. He's also getting slammed in. Break, yeah, you will break if you can actually throw them into the turnbuckle as well, if you see. And we're not using too many runs. Yeah, see the collision there is a little bit hooky. I can't believe you just don't dodge that. Yeah, Ludwig also is obviously on a bound man as he can't actually grab weapons. There's one boss, one character. Ooh, I can put yours in there. Painful stuff. Oh, no. Ring out. My fight money. So it's actually a pretty solid wrestling game. I think it's a good, fun arcade game. Here we are with the final 4v4 fight. I think this is quite a good... I mean, it is actually good fun. I mean, yes, it's not perfect. I think it's an arcade wrestling game. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not quite getting the same vibes as Classic Wrestle, the Royal Rumble from WrestleQuest.
I think the biggest issue is some of the collision, the kicks, the big kicks for a lot of the characters just very different. Yeah,
some of the heavy attacks. Strangely, the AI could do that literally every time. Yeah, like there, you just press the B button, it's just a bit weird. Yeah, that whirlwind punch you're doing is what the AI does on the time. In there, and you can see what I'm saying to it. Yes, Aaron, or even bright. Right, yeah, so as with traditional wrestling rules, entertainment wrestling, if you're near to the ropes when you power block, when you do a hold, are you still clinging to the ropes so I can't hold you? Fair? Finally, ha ha ha. Oh. Okay. We'll fight that way, I will fight that way as well. And we'll go for the pin for the victory. Do you want to know how to play as the final, boss?
No, it's okay. You said left L B R.
Yeah, right tree. Left, hold left at Hoy. So there we go, the final. So yeah, I won 3 matches with Ludwig. Well, 2. Do another one of those, or because it seems quite a good way to sort of get all the characters in.
I don't mind. Yeah. Yeah, let's go through and do the last.
Yeah, power battles are power battles of ranking mode, so we didn't play as last time. We actually played as too much. Slay. Oh yeah, we didn't. So I'm going to play this.
It's not a bad wrestling game. There aren't that many characters available, so obviously you're going to go through this pretty quickly, but...
Yeah, there's only one secret character, and again, there's no unlockables as such. This game doesn't actually save, which is a huge bugbear. I think one of the biggest issues with it. Gotta pick a different character. All eight of the standard wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean, effectively Ludwig being the only real secret, and he's available via a cheat
Code.
code.
Yeah, I mean, we could do the Pebble Dash Arena as well. I'll show that next, actually, if we get a chance to. Actually, I'll quickly do the cheats at the end, just for the fun of it. So this guy's quite a light wrestler. I think he's your guy's a lot stronger than mine. And that's not right. I don't want to do a B attack. But yeah, you can actually throw in the ropes, although I said the collision kind of prohibits. It's certainly one of the, I think that's a Saturn wrestling game to go. It's good fun. I mean, the arcade version had scaling. This has a few additional changes, so it's sort of 50-50, which is better. But yeah, it's disappointing the scaling's missing. I have a sneaking suspicion, because you have the 3D arena in this. They had planned to try and do the arena in 3D and hadn't quite finished it for some reason. Which would have made it a bit nicer actually having the 3D arena, because then you could, because weirdly they scale the 3D arena and stuff in the intro and credits, so it's a bit weird the fact they did in a 3D arena but they didn't actually use it in game.
I mean, the background is also static as well. It's quite nice to have people in the background. Obviously you can hear the chanting from time to time during the fights, which is quite nice to build up to. There's no static in terms of the crowd actually moving. One of the nice things in the top there, you can see the two commentators, which is always nice to see. It reminds you of the old WWE where you had the commentators shouting stuff like, "He climbs on the top rope."
Yeah, you got the ref as well, and you have the announcer. You actually see the medics if you continue. There are a couple of odd cheats. You can change your name by pressing L and R when you start a match. To actually look at the finishing. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned Ludwig's super is up, down, up, A plus B. He does sort of hurricane punch thing. Super moves apparently can only fall when your character's about quarter health, so. The heavy attack there, the collision fight, is just one. It's got no radius or range.
Okay, so there's 1-1 in this round of 4.
And somewhat even seeming. As the old saying goes. I mean, we've never been a huge fan of wrestling, I'd say, here at Randomised Gaming. It's sort of good fun for a bit, but certainly the Fire Pro Gaiden is by far the best series, and the PS4 one is by far the most enjoyable in recent years.
Fire Pro Gaiden on the Dreamcast is also great fun as well.
Yeah, that basically is the prelude for the basically that one set up the structure for the Saturn one was basically technically the first one, but there was the Dreamcast one that really set up the structure.
I mean, I have fond memories of WWE using WrestleFest on the Amiga, but I'm not sure how good that game actually was. Player 1 had a choice of the Ultimate Warrior,
Hogan,
British Bulldog, two of whom went out of seas. The first fight was against Mr. Perfect, who I think in 2 players was Perfect. again now deceased.
Yes, 90s wrestling sadly had quite a tragic death rate, unfortunately. Basically, this has a similar rule to Fire Pro Gaiden in that you need to use light attacks at first, else otherwise they won't work. If you try and do any other than light attack, you will lose in the grapples until your opponent is depleted. And you need to basically beat the buttons to deplete your health bar. Oh, that's me gone.
Yeah, I mean, if you're watching, it's probably an hour. Sort of, you know, this is okay, but probably more than an hour, and you start to wear out the abilities because you have to wear your opponent down. There's no ability, say in Fire Pro D, where you can get lucky with an instant critical knockout. Some of the funniest times I've had in Fire Pro D, where you just walk into a match, clothesline a guy, and then get instant knockout.
Yeah, it was like a rare critical chance of like 1% or something. It was low enough so that if you played a really long match, you would always get it. But there was just that rare time where literally, and it's a genius mechanic, where basically there's a very, very low chance that when you do a move, it will instantly TKO your opponent, which is kind of a reflection on real life, because you will get people who will occasionally fight, such as there's an infamous MMA one last year or the year before.
Last year, end of last year, where guys literally fastest TKO.
KO was 5 seconds, basically the knockout was 5 seconds. Absolutely brutal, but and that's gone down in legendary terms.
Literally, there's a video of a guy running another, kneeing the other bloke.
It's fair to say the modern wrestling games are not so good, that's for sure. Should probably do a doctrine who turned backward.
There we go, submission move. It might not do that much damage, but it does get a little bit of help from you.
Yeah, there's actually quite potent submissions. I've got those put in.
Yeah, I mean, certainly one of the bigger issues is definitely the collision times.
Yeah,
looks like I'm going to connect. As we said already, those B moves aren't good to connect with.
It's not, well, the B moves you gotta wait till their health's really low, so like I just tried a B move then, I was going to lose. Because you have to wait till your opponent's health's low, like Fire Pro. But it's fair to say this game does not perhaps have the biggest amount of content. It could do with more characters. I mean, it'd be nice if there certainly would have been nice if there were about 10 playable characters. I think 9's a bit limited, especially the fact you can't. Yeah, what?
Again, it's basically a case of getting the opponent's health bar down, then as soon as their health bar is gone, a submission or pin will finish them. Before that, you won't pin them, so
basically case deplete their health bar and then try and win.
Wolf here sharing the same name as the good Virtual Fighters character who happens to appear in All Japan Pro featuring Virtual.
Yeah, Wolf and Jeffrey both appeared in All Japan. Just remember we have the second one Dream Pass as well, I think we do. So I think that had the Virtual Fight characters as well. The third one, which we definitely have a video on the channel, didn't.
But it did feature, one of them featured a real life
Guy who used, literally used the name Wolf. There's a real life Japanese wrestler who literally used the Wolf Caulfield name. So that's what happens when you try to do a B attack at full health. Only Ludwig, the final boss, can basically, he can use all his attacks. So again, I just try to be there and you'll get an instant reversal. So basically you have to press, you can do, I should actually mention that you can block in this by holding down the B button.
Just stamp on your opponent.
Yeah, he's actually quite potent, turns out.
And essentially, the strategy is around beating your opponent, getting him on the floor, kicking them, and then trying to basically just get them knocked down.
It's all about watching the animation, the grapples. You're waiting for the animation to. So you see that I basically did arcade mode, so I'm really hot on when the animation is.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Turning the favour for that submission hold. The submission holds are actually quite nasty because you do quite prolonged, protracted damage, so it's well worth doing them. I've given up trying to do moves from behind every time I try and do them.
There we go. Should be pin 2, 3, 3 count 4. Although I'm probably gonna get pinned in the next round. So.
No, that was my last character. So you've won. We didn't actually get hay time when we put the 2-player verse mode. Actually, I'll quickly show off the secret pebbled match while we're here. So there's a secret pebbled match arena, which is a bit weird. Basically, it's like concrete. I think it's the final boss's arena. So I do say hi, guys, if you are watching this stream. And by the way, let us know what you'd like to see us do next week. I think we might do a 3D fighter next week. I think is the thing. But if you want to do ring select, hold X, Y, Z, A, C, and then you'll be able to select 4, as you can see there. If I just do it normally, wrestler 3, but if you hold down X, Y, Z, A, C, and press right, you get stage 4. So let's do stage 4 for the change. You can also actually, there's a watch mode by holding is X, Y, Z in elimination mode. Don't actually reckon. But like that, I'm not the only one who's learning the boss cheat. Got some quite nice transparency there, although it's actually I can see it's rapid on-off. Both a lot of these transparency effects are actually on-off frames, where they're on for one frame, off for the second one at 60. Then Hayato comes on a bike as well, with a sort of sinister grin. Okay, so this, I think, is Ludwig's actual stage, the Pebble Stone. And you can imagine wrestling on this for real, it'd be brutal. Have to be really careful with your guy. Your guy can do B moves from the outset. Yeah, don't press up and... He's got a weird sort of whirly-purly grapple. Yeah, that's what we know. Down grapple. Actually do the super small. And plus he's incredibly strong, Ludwig. Far stronger than the other characters.
Yeah, just brutal.
Yeah, he just finishes really swiftly there.
This is the equivalent of Goro, effectively, from any game where the bosses has higher damage and more strength than the single player games. Mortal Kombat springs to mind, obviously. Marvel Superheroes, which we did last week with Apocalypse, who has far more health than the standard.
Okay, let's try again. You're still playing as Ludwig, so I'm going to get my characters in with Ludwig. Yeah, broken his ball. This guy actually is his boss, and he's brutally hard. Whereas playing him even on normal difficulty, the boss fights are surprisingly hard in this, because the problem is the way the game's pitched, because basically it's waiting on the grapple animation, the CPU can basically perfectly grapple, whereas you are waiting for the animation to appear in order to actually do it. So basically you have to literally feel for the timings to be incredibly fast. Basically you can't implement a move when they lock. You're waiting for the first frame where they start to move towards the lock animation. Like there, literally. I'm literally getting a feel for that first frame of lock animation. You literally have to be frame perfect in this to win on the harder difficulties. Oh, I actually won the B there. I'm quite surprised there. I think this guy can actually obviously win with B. Yeah, he can win with B throws much. That would explain. Oh, we've got. I just realized, this guy is a base character, and I'm absolutely demolishing you because he's Ludwig's boss. So you can actually. Oh yes, you can get locked. So yeah, no wonder Bullion is absolutely. So yeah. Wow, I've just absolutely destroyed. So the standard player characters, Bullion is by far the strongest. That will explain why he's the boss of Ludwig. I think it'll throw you, literally someone getting on the turnbuckle there. Come on, get on the turnbuckle. Jump, jump. So I'm glad there is one player character that can destroy the boss. I'm going to say, because he absolutely destroyed me when I was playing him last night. And now why he is that brutal punch. The back throw. You can actually do a leap out of the ring. I'm not sure how you do it, but I have seen it where the CPU runs at the ropes and then leaps out as it's approaching. Come on then. Oh yes, this weird lip hold him where he sort of kisses them and just give up. Okay, I think I know who's playing. Oh, I think I might do a playthrough as Bournoy. He is ridiculously overpowered. Love fire.
Yeah.
There's just slobbering kisses all over them.
And no doubt something else not so pleasant. So.
That is hilarious. So I was going to say, if I was fighting him last night, he was brutally hardcore in there. And now I know why. I just demolished you, despite the fact you are the boss. Okay, I might actually just do a quick CPU match against as Boyner, just for a bit of fun. I think we're going to finish up a bit now.
Yep, yeah, we can see how the AI takes on.
Yeah, so because I'm using the cheat, we're actually wrestling on the... I don't know if you do more damage on the ground with this stage.
I mean, overall, the presentation of this game is nice, and certainly it's probably probably the best. Well, 6-man scramble, but this is a more arcade game.
We haven't actually played 6-man scramble that much, I have to admit.
Yeah, I mean, from our perspective, it's frustrating because we got Fire Pro D before we got 6-man scramble. So once you've played Fire Pro D, you've seen an 8-player Fire Pro D game or 8 people in the ring, whereas 6-man scramble is only 6. I mean, one of my bugbears with newer wrestling games is they still don't allow for the sort of 30-man rumbles that you see in WrestleMania.
Yeah, where you just keep constant. I think Royal Rumble is probably one of the few games that do literally wrestle everyone on the Dreamcast, and that was a really underrated game, Royal Rumble on the Dreamcast. Love fire. I'm gonna win this. You are literally looking for that perfect throne to win. The 3 count out. Okay, I'll do one more match and then I'm going to finish the stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed it. No, we've probably only got subscribers watching, but thanks for watching. Again, say if you're watching this even on pre-record, let us know in the comments below what games you'd like us to stream next week. I will probably be taking Monday off, seeing it's a bank holiday here in the UK today and Monday. So I will probably be taking Monday off for the stream. So we won't be streaming Monday, but we will be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. But we're streaming today on the Friday, so I think we should perhaps do a 3D fight next week. It's nice to actually do a wrestling game, but it's weird. I think there's more reason in some ways to purchase this over 6-man scramble. 6-man scramble these days is the type of game. Yes, thanks for hitting the like button there, friends. As always, do hit that like button. Thank you. It's one of those things where I think 6-man scramble is one of those games that's only really worth picking up if you don't have, say, a Dreamcast, if you don't have a PS2 with the final Fire Pro did, or you don't even have a PS4 on the. Because the PS4 version is actually pretty good. I'd quite like to cover that at some point, although that's got modern wrestlers in, so we're going to have to check the licensing and everything to do with that one. But I can highly recommend it if you haven't played it on the PS4.
And it does tend to be on sale fairly regularly, although weirdly there's got a fair amount of DLC for it, and they haven't put the Season Pass on sale, but they do tend to put the DLC on sale. The problem is the DLC...
Oh, I didn't actually do that move. Oh, yeah, he can get out his B moves much earlier, Bornor. Okay, so there the B move didn't come out, but some of his B moves, he's obviously a stronger character than. You can block by holding the B button, so. And again, he's going to throw me. I don't know if there's any specific turnbuckle moves. I haven't seen any. I've just been thrown into the turnbuckle. So basically, A is your light attack, C is the pin, and the fact that I'll just see if I can do a quick C. Really got. It's really. The actual the problem with some of the moves is the frames, I said, the collision to hit on some of them, like that one. The AI gets it perfectly, but every time I've tried it. Too early there. So we can get one more. No, he's going to get him back in the ring. Ooh, yes, yes. One last slam, and we'll go for the pin there. Okay, I will actually do a playthrough at some point in the next week or two, so you can all enjoy that again. Thanks for watching. As just mentioned, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I have been your host, Random Gamer Driven, along with Riven.
Random Gamer Dragoon.
And we will see you all in next week's Fight Night. And as I said, please do leave comments and likes and what you'd like to see us do. I think we might do another Saturn game, but I think we'll certainly do a 3D fighter next week. So thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and good night for now.